Getting a half marathon PB is hard work. Getting any PB is hard work. But I was going to go for it today at the big half marathon in London. Regardless of the race or the distance, my breakfast is always the same. I'm a basic Todd. It's always peanut butter, bagel, in. Let's go. If you've never done the big half marathon, it's definitely one of the London ones you should get down to. All the crews come together, big community vibes. Plus, how else would you want to spend a Sunday morning? Heart rate 165, chasing an unobtainable goal. I'm in wave B, so the mission is not to get drawn out by all these fast people. Run your own race, apparently. I try every fucker. Usually with these big London races, there's a pacer around, a big flag that you can chase and hold on to for dear life. I was trying to stick to probably the 145 pacer because I thought that's where I felt most confident at, and all my training has been going towards that kind of time. But I was feeling like Johnny Big Balls over here, and I thought, you know what, no pacer, let's set the Garmin Pacer Pro option, which I've never used before, and I tried for the first time today, to get me around 143. I was well rested, I had lofty ambitions, and I thought, let's go for it. When's better a time than when you're running through the underground tunnels of London, eh? With all the London running crews lining up on the roads of this race, you're guaranteed to see someone you know, which will cheer you on to the end. Boom, gel in. My nutrition plan for this race was real simple. I'm not into being big and hardcore on the nutrition stuff because I'm not that guy. I'm pretty much a winger. But for this one, I made sure that every 6K I was taking in a gel. I was using Morton's here. Morton, however you want to say it.
Obviously, you lose sight of all your pace in Canary Wharf. Fuck.
And I'm sure Canary Wharf is the one reason why people cannot trust their Garmin. Your GPS goes out the window here. Serves me right, I should have written, whatever the word is, down my paces and my times on my arm before I started. So the Garmin Pacer Pro option was working really well. I got to mile 6 and I actually felt fantastic, which is rare for me. I usually go out the blocks way too hot and I completely crumble by this point. My pace usually starts to drop off and I usually start losing sight of any PB that I hopefully anticipate. And also when you get to Tower Bridge, you know, that boost also makes you go a little bit faster than you should be. But Mr. Consistent over here was doing well. Calling myself Mr. Consistent is probably the biggest lie I've ever told in my life. I am very inconsistent when it comes to running. I wing it way too much. But today I was feeling good. Mile 8, 5 miles to go, and I actually felt like I was on pace for a PB here.
How you doing?
Jordan Murray Westminster, back running for MCC Foundation.
Amazing.
Good to see you guys.
Good stuff. Good man.
When the mayor of Westminster runs with you for like 10 seconds and then he just zooms off, you understand how fast some people can go on this stuff. This was honestly probably the best I've ever felt at a 20k mark in a half marathon, even though I was running the fastest I've ever run a half marathon to date.
Enjoying it anyway.
Fucking hell. Finishing time 1:43 by my watch, so yeah. PB, boom.
Cheers, brother.
Well done, sir.
Great run.
Lovely.
Cheers, man. Cheers.